Welcome to part 2 of the X2 playthrough, and if you get the right password, you'll get one of Zero's many appearances in this game. And by many appearances, I mean we have to actually beat these 3 buttholes in order to get his parts back. Now, Surges, Violen, and Agile will occupy 3 stages so long as there's Mavericks there. If you beat all the Mavericks, or if you beat a Maverick with them on the stage, they will withdraw and they'll claim all of Zero's parts and a control chip, and you'll have to fight Zero at the end of the game. But I'm going to take on the X-Hunters. Ironically, I'm also going to go after Wire Sponge, which is the 3rd Maverick. Now, first and foremost, climb up to this wall. In this little alcove where nobody can barely see is a hard tank. Yay! More life. Now anyway, in this stage, there's a weather control device that will control sunlight, rain, moonlight, and of course, regular weather, and even snow. That's if you hit the weather control device with certain weapons, or you allow it to go on as much as it. You won't see snow until you hit it with a until you hit the weather device with the Crystal Hunter. Anyway, the E-Tank that you're going to need, or sub-tank actually, yes, they're back, and there's 4 of them. These things are a godsend. And this is why people normally would go after Wire Sponge first, because it's a free E-Tank, sub-tank, why do we keep calling them E-Tanks? And a free hard tank. Oh, and speaking of the devil of a part, this guy has one of Zero's parts. Meet Agile. Welcome, X. Your destruction is at hand. Agile is a bitch. When it comes down to having this guy on a capture card, it's hard to see where his attacks are coming from, because for some reason, the capture card doesn't capture them. And secondly, he does this dash attack, like so. And what I'm trying to do is lock him in a pattern. Have him to throw have him to use his sword uppercut away from me and not hurt me. But it's not working the way I want it to. And of course, they all tend to chuckle when you kill them. No, when they kill you. Yeah, all the X-Hunters tend to do that. Now, let's do this right. Damn it! You're supposed to dash when I'm on the ground, not dash immediately when I jump onto the ground, butthole. But one thing's for sure, this Mega Buster's actually packing a punch on this guy. Sad thing is, I don't have Agile's weakness, which is the Magnet Mine. Damn it! Couldn't jump fast enough. Yeah, that's right. Keep. Damn it! Stay in your corner. Damn you! Believe it or not, he's actually. Some people may have an easy time with him. I don't. And I'm lucky I actually beat him. I may have failed, but you will never live to see Zero. Yeah, the funny thing is, you have to actually beat the Maverick too on the stage, so it doesn't just end with you just beating the X-Hunter. But you get the part from beating the X-Hunter, which is a good thing. Anyway, there is one other thing too. There is a 1-up on that stage, so if I was to die, I would have gotten a 1-up again. Yeah, just the messed up thing about that, I was on my, only had like, 1 life left? Now I have 0. No, actually, no, I don't have 0. No, I have 2 lives. Then I just dropped down to 1. And yeah, I got a 1-up that made it 2, then I dropped down to 1 just now. Yeah, because I just came from Overdrive Ostrich in the last part. And then I may end up losing a life because the rain pushes me back and I inadvertently slip off of the spikes somewhere on this part. You could try to get rid of... God damn it! Go, go, go! Don't slip off! Oh no, I didn't slip off the spikes. That's a good thing. I thought I did. No, no, wait, I didn't slip off the spikes. I know what happened. I remember now. I slipped and fell off the spikes during. I slipped and fell on the spikes before the fight with Agile, which dropped me down to 2. Then I died to Agile. No, I died to Agile first, which dropped me down to 2. I got a 1-up, slipped and fell into the spikes, which dropped me down to 1. I got the 1-up, fought Agile again and 1. Just fell into the spikes, and now I'm on my last life. Now I remember. God damn it! Anyway, hence why that was cut out, because I fell into spikes. And that was all because of the distraction I told you about in part 1. My mom literally came into my room and put my cat on my shoulder. I love my cat, I really do. But my mom didn't have to just barge in my room like that while I was in the middle of a recording. I fed her, I brushed the cat, but she didn't have to come in and interrupt me on my recording because I was doing very fine here. Anyway, let me talk about the fight. It's basically wire sponge. And the only reason why I'm actually not focused on this fight because I'm telling you what happened for what's about to happen next. But I'm doing good so far. Wire sponge is almost dead. It should be around this part, right here, where I start screwing up and not knowing what to do. And oh, there it is! And you want to know what the messed up part was? That really was my last life. And then this happens! Oh wait, what? With Agile dead, Violen ends up in the goddamn same stage! Ugh. That was a pain, man. That was a real pain. Anyway, we're gonna have to do this all over again in order for us to get to Agile companion Violen this time. And believe it or not, Violen's actually easier than Agile. And I didn't want to have to go through the trouble of actually trying to fail on Wire Sponge again. Because it would have came to the point where I was just standing there doing nothing. That's why I cut that out. I honestly thought that was my last life there, but I cut it out because I remember I was standing there doing nothing. And when I went in, I got killed quickly by Wire Sponge again. It's not that Wire Sponge is hard, it's just the fact that you make a lot of mistakes when people barge in your freaking room. Sorry, I'm being complaining. Anyway, this is Violen. Violen, he loves to jump up and down. But if there's one thing that makes him a menace, it's that wrecking ball. It's unpredictable. And it's probably the best and most vulnerable spot to catch him in. You just have to pray to God the wrecking ball doesn't hit you. I'll be back. Alright, let's try this again. Rotten bastard. Anyway, you have to dodge Violen's shots, which the shots don't do as much damage. Ah, god damn it. The shots don't do as much damage as the wrecking ball. If he's at this corner right here, unless the wrecking ball actually hits you in the face, this guy is pretty damn easy. Hell, funny part is, and the really fun part is, you gotta face him and his cronies again. And it gets even funnier because the cronies are... Because these guys are actually easier than their optional boss fights. Well, I don't know about Surges, but Violen and Agile is definitely easier in their optional boss fight. And I would agree with Clement, because it's not really worth it. It just means you just have one less fight. It makes it easier to go after Sigma, but at the same time, if it means one less fight before Sigma, then that's a lot easier to deal with than just fighting a gauntlet in a row. Anything works. Anyway, time for us to actually fight Wire Sponge for real. I'll meet you guys there. Now then, let's try this again. Because I fell and died in the spikes. Right before Bubble Crab stage. Not Bubble Crab, I meant Wire Sponge. We will be facing Bubble Crab though, because we have his weakness weapon. Anyway, Wire Sponge, he loves to grapple to the walls, and when he grapples to the ceiling, he'll drop those little ceilings that he used to kill me earlier. And beware of running into him. It does 4 damage without the armor. With the armor, it does half, but still, it really hurts. And once he starts getting down to very low health, you might want to stick close to him and get away from him once he finishes his lightning dance. Oh god! Oh, it took more than that. Jesus Christ. But anyway, with the Sonic Slicer, you can cut Wire Sponge in half. Now that I think about it, why is there a sponge enemy in this game? Anyway, I mean, he kicked my ass. But I got his weapon, the Strike Chain, which was the weakness of Wheelgator, but I neglected to use it because I didn't want to go there. Anyway, the Strike Chain will pull you onto certain walls or pull you out of cliffs when you're about to fall into, well, before you fall into them. And it'll even pull items to you. Its charged mechanism will do the exact same thing except for a longer reach. It's also the weakness of the final boss of the game. Fair enough. But with 2 X-Hunters out of the way and 3 Mavericks dead, it's time to go after Bubble Crab. And Bubble Crab, I have the weakness for. Even though it was a catastrophe in the first part of me dying to Overdrive Ostrich, dying to Wheelgator, at least some good came out of this. You saw how powerful my Buster is. You saw how powerful that Buster... Yeah, you saw how that Buster literally ripped Violen and Agile to shreds. Even though Agile gave me more trouble than Violen. I mean, this Buster's pretty damn good. I like this Buster. This is what I like about this game. You actually can go wherever you want without any consequences. So long, and if you can neglect on fighting the X-Hunters, or you can just chase them down if you want to. You just gotta know the secret passageway. Speaking of which, the secret passageway to this to this stage to an X-Hunter involves this fish. And by involve, I mean shoot the son of a gun so it won't actually seal off the exit. I mean the entrance. That's what I meant to say. Oh, and in this area, if you had Bubble Crab's weapon, you can wall jump up the wall and... Well, if you have Bubble Crab's weapon and the Buster upgrade, you could wall jump up the wall and then wall jump to the heart tank. And when you wall jump to the heart tank, actually you have to wall jump to the heart tank because a charged bubble spray will allow you to jump up. And speaking of which, you gotta do the same thing around this area. You have to jump as high as you can and try to jump out of the water in order for you to get the sub-tank that's here as well. Yeah. Fantastic. But before you fall into a bottomless pit, make sure you grapple onto the wall and air dash to the platform. The water will once again increase your gravity. at least this stage is not as bad as as the stages in X3. It's not bad at all. It's just the fact that I goof up a lot. I get hit a lot. I'm not trying to, but I do. And I play rather recklessly in playing the X games. This game is no different. Ah, god damn it. Curse my recklessness. And I fell down the hole! Oh god! Please, oh please, by the great merciful gods, give me some health! Damn it! Okay, that works. I'm just like, oh god, I kept falling down and getting hit. I need some health, pronto! Oh, thank you for putting me up there with the health. God damn it! Anyway, the one reason why I wanted to play this game, not because other people has played it, no. I wanted to play this game because this is one of the easiest games in the series. The only reason why it's not being made to look easy because I screw up a lot. And yeah, that can be tedious. Anyway, now we're here with Bubble Crab. Sorry about that, had to catch my breath. And Bubble Crab will jump around and try to hit you with his pincers that just appears out of its shoulders. When I first saw this thing did not look like a crab. Anyway, Bubble Crab will hide in its bubble, and if you're using Buster only, it'll take like several shots to get him out. He'll also fire miniature Bubble Crabs as his desperation attack. Oh, but get used to climbing on the ceiling in this fight, because when you fight him in a rematch, that ceiling's replaced with spikes. So good luck with that. And the water is higher too, so the gravity can work against you, and you can jump straight into the blasted spikes. Thank you, Bubble Crab. Thank you very much. Oh, by the way, believe it or not, Bubble Crab's weapon is an homage to Mega Man 2, which is the Bubble Lead. Because I just killed him, and I took it from him. Anyway, we get the Bubble Spray, and with that, you shoot it, and it does massive damage. Yes, bubbles actually hurt. If you charge it, however, when you're underwater, it'll allow you to jump higher than what you normally could. As a matter of fact, let me show you. And there we go, people. High jump. Oh, there's where it is. You just gotta climb up the wall and climb up here. That works too. But I wouldn't be able to reach that height with just the gravity alone. This will allow me to jump excessively high. And you need this utility for the heart tank and the E-tank here. And I am botching this up. But don't worry, I'll get it. It may take me a while. And a few attempts. Because I'm not doing it right. As a matter of fact, there it is. Now, for the E-tank. You can just pretty much ignore the sub. The shield won't protect you from damage. If anything, the shield is just there. Oh, you could always get, well, I don't think you could always, but rather there is a, upgrade, god damn it, for the, I wouldn't say an upgrade, rather a weapon power-up. So you can climb up and try to get the E-tank. God damn it, get the E-tank. Crap! I ran out. Let's try it again. Alright, I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. I can make it. God damn it, I am doing this wrong. I know I'm doing this wrong. Come on. I made it several times in the practice run. Why am I fucking up now? Come on, people. You know what? I could just get this later. And the funny thing, I did record this when I actually got it. And you want to know what the problem is? No, actually, no, I didn't. Now that I think about it, I thought I did. But then, I just realized something very important. I actually forgot to record it. Damn it! Oh well, I will have that e-take by part 3. This is RP-Man 985. With all the screw-ups I've made, at least part 3 will be better, right? We'll take on Flamestack and Morph Moth in that part. See you guys!